Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Rahul Study. In this video, we just covered that some important legal maxim which could be used in your legal language or elsewhere in the case material and any books of LLB. So guys, before move ahead, you can subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get notification on time. You can also get this video from my Telegram channel, same as YouTube channel Rahul Study, or there is a group same as YouTube channel Rahul Study. So guys, let's move ahead. Latin words and expression, that is legal maxim. Guys, legal maxim is same as the English phrase, like some phrase. So first legal maxim is ab initio. It means from the very beginning, from the start of something. Okay, ab extra, from outside. Okay, you can just try to understand the meaning of ab. Ab means from. Okay, the first the third maxim is ad idem. Ad idem means in agreement, meeting of the minds by parties. Every parties had the same meeting of minds to do that contract or agreement. If you can see, uh, during the boat racing, there are many people on the boat try to push the boat towards forward. So you can see every person, every people which has seated on boat in mind that we have tried to move the boat forward. That is the meaning of mind, guys. Next legal maxim is ad infinitum. Ad infinitum, to continue forever without limit. To continue forever without limits. So this means of ad infinitum. Ad nauseam. Ad nauseam means disgusting or ridiculous to extent of causing nausea, vomiting. Okay, next one is ad valorem. Ad valorem means proportionate to the value. Proportionate to the value means proportionate to the something. Like if you think 10, if you have number 10, the same proportionate to 10 is 2 into 5. That is the means. Okay, alibi means at another place elsewhere. At another place elsewhere, the fact or a state of having been elsewhere at the time. Ambiguous latence. Ambiguous latence, it means latent ambiguity not appearing on instant inspection. Ambiguous patents, it means an ambiguity that readily appears on the face of documents or instrument. Amicus curiae, this is the very important maxim which is used in the every in the judgment. A person or organization that is not a party to the litigation but it permitted by the law to advise it court, or its literal mean is friends of the court. Okay, Animus possidendi, an intention to possess, odi altrum partem, let the other side be heard as well. If you go to in the court, there are two parties between conflicts as going on, and one party is plaintiff and one other party is defendant. Then the judge try to heard the opinion of both party. So this maxim is used in that situation. Odi ultrum partem. Bona fide in the section of Indian Penal Code, section 52 talks about the bona fide in good faith, real, genuine, sincere, made or carried out in good faith. Okay, mala fide, the opposite of bona fide, that is dishonest, made or carried out in bad faith. Caveat emptor. Let the buyer beware. This maxim is very important for your LLB entrance. In the Delhi University LLB entrance, this is the very crucial maxim. Every time that university has asked several times. So there is two maxim related to pay. Caveat emptor, and another one is I will talk later. Caveat emptor. Let the buyer beware. The principle that the buyer alone is responsible for the checking the quality and the suitable of goods before a purchase is made. If you are a buyer, go to the shop and take some products by paying some money. So it's your duty to check that product is good or suitable for your use. This is your responsibility. So that maxim used in that situation. Caveat emptor. De facto, of the fact in reality. You can use this legal maxim in the context of our Prime Minister. De facto, by the very fact, in reality, the Prime Minister is the all thing of our nation. De jure, this maxim is used for our Prime Minister. Of law, officially, by law, by law or officially. Do you know a phrase from the beginning? A phrase from the beginning. You can use your preparation a phrase from the beginning and do you know, okay? Ejus dem generis. Ejus dem generis. Of the same kind or nature. Of the same kind or nature. Ex gratia. Ex gratia, a favor or gift that is not legally necessary. A favor or gift that is not legally necessary. Ex parte. Ex parte, without the presence or participation of opposite party. Without the presence or participation of opposite party. Ex post facto. Ex post facto, retroactive, affecting something that has already happened. Ex post facto. Okay. Fait accompli, accomplished and cannot be changed now. Accomplished or cannot be changed now. Fiat justitia, justitia. Fiat justitia. Let the justice be done though the heavens fall. Inter alia, amongst the other things, amongst other things. In limine, at the outset, on the threshold, at the outset on the threshold. Such order excludes the challenged evidence and directs the parties not to refer to excludes matters during trial. Just ad rem, a right to a thing, a right to a thing. Just in personam, a right against a person, a right against a person. Just in rem, just in personam. Okay. Letter rogatory, letter rogatory. Just in personam is used in contract because there is a right or duty between two them. If two party are agreed to make contract, there is right or duty between them. Then you can use this maxim in this context, just in personam. There is another related maxim, just in rem, which means right against the word. you can use in tort. So letter rogatory, formal request from a court to foreign court for some type of judicial assistance. Locus standi, right to bring an action to be heard in court, sufficient connection and harm from the law or action. Modus operandi. Modus operandi means method of operation, particular way of doing something, a special way of doing something, method of operation, modus operandi. Okay. Mutatis mutandis, having changed what needs to be changed once the necessary changes have been made. Nudum pactum, nect promise, bear promise, Nedum pactum. Nedum means nect or pactum is promise. Okay. Obiter, that which is said in passing. Such statements lack the force of precedent, but nevertheless be significant. Onus probandi, burden of proof of ascertain. It includes both the burden of proof or burden of production and persuasion. Parents patria, parent of the nation, legal protector of citizen unable to protect themselves. Okay. Pari pashu, side by side at the same rate, equally or equal footing. Per incurium, through lack of care. Prime facie means at first sight, based on first impression. Prime facie. Pro bono publico means professional work undertaken voluntarily and without payment. Quid pro quo, something for something. This maxim is used in context. Something for something. If you give some money to the shopkeeper, to you, in that for that money you get some product. This is maxim you can use. Quid pro quo, a favor or advantage granted in return for something. Ratio decidendi, the rule of law on which a judicial decision is based. Ratio decidendi. Raison d'etre, reason for being, reason for something's existence. Res integra, a point without a precedent, entire thing untouched matter. Precedent means a law based on different judicial decision. You can say simple meaning, judicial decision based law. Res nullius, nobody's things belonging to no one. Sine qua non means an essential conditions, a thing that is absolute necessary. Intra vires or ultra vires, two legal maxim within one's legal power or authority, or ultra vires, acting or done beyond one's legal power or authority. Actus reus, a prohibited act or guilty act, an act which is illegal such as theft. Okay. Or mens rea means guilty mind. There is a maxim for the, you can say, doctrine of crime. Actus reus nisi mens citria, which means for a accomplishment of crime there is two things required. Actus reus plus mens rea is equal to crime. Both happen together, then crime would complete. These are two ingredients of crime, actus reus and mens rea. You can note down. Ad hoc means for a particular purpose, temporary. Okay. Signed and ad hoc judges are assembled in the Supreme Court or High Court for the particular purpose. Signed die, no fixed date to continue. You can see the in university there is signed die, there is no fixed date when the university will open. This situation occurred in major context. Alias, a false name. Ante, before. Ante means before. Caveat, caveat a warning. Caveat emptor, let the buyer be aware. Okay. Certiorari, it is a reach. There are 5 writs provided by the Constitution for the enforcement of fundamental right by the Supreme Court, High Court under the 32 article. Supreme Court can issue the writ for the protection of fundamental rights if the infringed, and the under article 226 the High Court has power to issue the writ for the fundamental right protection and other rights of an individual or citizen of India. An order by the High Court that the case should be reviewed. Certiorari. Habeas corpus, it's another writ. A writ which can be applied for to order a person's release if he or she has been imprisoned unlawfully. Produce the body. It's a bulwark of an individual. This writ regarded as bulwark of individual. Estoppel. A rule of law that a person cannot deny something he, she, or it previously said if someone else acted on what was said and their position was changed, possibly for the worse or as a result. Fiduciary, there is the fiduciary force in a opposition of trust, in a position of trust. Fiduciary. Mens rea, and the intention to commit a crime and also the knowledge that an act is wrong. It's mens rea. Per, through or by. Per pro, on behalf of. Per code, in accordance or whereby. Per se, in itself, by itself. Per se. Pro rata, in proportion. Res ipsa loquitur. Proof is not needed because the fact speaks for themselves. If you go for treatment your stomach for the operation, something, if you suffering from appendix, then during the while the operation, doctor left their catchy or knife in the stomach, then it's you can say left ipsa loquitur, speak themselves fact, the situation speak themselves for you have the negligence or you have doing negligence, you put you during the operation into the stomach, there is no any fact or proof for that, so you can say res ipsa loquitur, facts speak for themselves. Sub judice, something being dealt with by a court which cannot be discussed outside the court. Sub judice. Sui generis, something that belongs in a particular category or in only one of its class. Sui juris, someone who can enter into a contract without any restriction. Sub judice. Supra, above. Infra, below. Terra, land, law of the land. Laxology, is there a terra, this means land. Ebrema fide, of the utmost good faith. Writ, an order issued by the court telling someone to do something or not to do something. A fortiori, from a stronger argument. Ad litem, as regard the action. Ad referendum, subject to reference. Erratum, an error in printing or writing. Ex officio, by virtue of holding an office. abide in the same place. Ignorantia juris non executed. Ignorance of law is not executed, but ignorance of fact can be executed. Ignorance of fact can be executed. Ignorance fact executed. In camera, in chamber, in private, in curiae, in open court, in re, in the matter of, ipsa facto, by the very fact of act, Quasi, as if almost res judicata, a matter that has been decided at judicial pronouncement. Sick. So thus used in brackets after a occupied or quoted word that appears odd or erroneous to show that the word is quoted exactly as it stands in the original. Mandamus, we command. It is command issued to public official bodies. Mandamus, it's also a writ. Co-oranto, by the warrant for stop of usurpation of public office by anyone. What is your authority to by the holding this office? You can use that situation. Co-oranto, prohibition. There is also other writ by the Supreme Court and High Court to lower court which exceeds their jurisdiction or acting the rule of natural justice. Okay, suo motu or suo motu, its own motion. Ad interim, in the meantime, temporarily. Et ali, et alia. It means and others, etc. and other things. Exempli gratia, for the sake of example. In absentia, in absence. In toto, in total. Inter se, among themselves. Nota bene, and be not well. Per capita, by head or by head. Per capita income होता है ना, economics term, per capita income. If the income and population, if the income divided by population, whole income divided by population, then you can get a per capita income of a country. Then its meaning, the use of the maxim per capita by head or per head. Vice versa, the other way around. Vite, see. Vidilicet visa, namely veto power. You know about the our prime minister, our president has some veto power. I forbid veto power. Submodo, subject to medication. Status quo ante, the state of affairs that existed previously. Vox populi, the opinions or beliefs of the majority, wish of the people. Ad infinitum, to infinity, to continue forever. Ex facia, on the face. Per contra, in the contrast to, by that against. Proper, for himself. Pro se, for himself. Pro tempore, temporary. Ad est, i.e. that is in other words, ad est. A propose, regarding, concerning, used as the propose of. Just naturale, natural justice. Just naturale means natural justice. Magnum opus, a great work of literature. Nemo dat quod non habet, no one can give a better title than he has. Science, knowingly. Science, knowingly. Sui generis, unique. Verbatim, word by word exactly. Legal baccalaureus juris doctor. LLB full form, Legalus baccalaureus juris doctor. Philosophy, fair doctor, doctor of philosophy, ante meridiem am, before midday, post meridiem pm, past midday, after midday, dam day, mensman month, annum year, idea I hear, dictum factum, what is said is done, facsimile, make alike facts, in memoriam versus against, અને ભાઈબા ભાઈબા જો પણ with level voice by word of mouth, curriculum vitae, curriculum vitae, course of one's life, bonus good extra sum, ergo therefore pro forma as a matter of form, add rem to the joint. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope some of this maxim will cover your exam. There is 2 or 3 maxim will get into your exam properly. So just read this maxim and try to memorize the meaning of particular part of the maxim, so you will better understand the maxim meaning, and you can eliminate the some meaning wise option to get the correct answer of particular legal maxim based question in the exam of BHU or DU, LLB and other law entrance exam. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are enjoying well for watching this video. After watching this video, thank you so much. Be safe.